Hello people, it's Jenkinstein. I'm here with another commentary, and I've got a Domination gameplay on the map Standoff using the Scorpion Evo and of course my beloved C4. And in this commentary I'm going to do one of my life story type things, and this is actually going quite a way back. I can't really remember, well, I remember it happening, but yeah. So basically, when I was at first school, if you don't know what first school is, because there's not many of them left actually, it's basically reception to year 3. And it's before middle school, year 4 to year 7, and so on. So I was at first school, which is just around the corner from my house right now, and there was some, because we just moved into our house because I used to live in Birmingham, and we've moved to Poole where I am now, and we were doing up the house and stuff. So it was like really busy around our house. It was literally a construction site. So to get me out of the house in the nicest way possible, my mum put me in this after-school club, which is called Cabin Club, which is such a creative name because it's in a porta cabin. Just call it Cabin Club. So yeah, I went to that like 3 times a week or more, and this was after school, like I said, and some other kids went there, including some year 4s which had just moved to the middle school. Don't ask me why, but yeah, probably because they could make friends again. But that is what I did after school usually, and I just went back home just before dinner because their dinners was shit. And one time my mum came a bit early and she was speaking to the owner about, and to the end it was like, oh yeah, he's such a good boy, he's well behaved, he's a role model, he's so mature, he's such a peaceful person. And then this is how my mum describes it. She was talking like that, and then suddenly we hear, right, give it back here now. And that apparently this was me. I don't know why I did a Cockney accent right there, but I don't know why I did that accent, but that's what I said. And it was Victorian Day, and some tosser had stolen my flat cap, and it was my flat cap. I mean, no one's going to steal my flat cap without me giving permission. Well, if I gave permission, it wouldn't be stealing. But yeah, so I wanted this back, and this prick wouldn't give it back to me. So I did the only thing possible, and that was use force, deadly force against him. So basically he wouldn't give my flat cap back, and I needed it back because it was Victorian Day and Victorians wear flat caps. So he was running around with it inside the porta cabin, which was quite a big porta. It wasn't like a gypsy caravan, if that's what you're thinking. It was a big porta cabin. And so basically I rugby tackled him against the radiator. He hit his head on the radiator. Wouldn't do much difference because he was a dumb fuck anyway, but he hit his head against the radiator, so I got my hat back. And well, yeah, this was before I started karate as well. So yeah, I mean, I wasn't exactly, you know, I wasn't like, I don't know, some kind of pikey that beats up people. He stole my cap, and he deserved what I gave him, really, and that was a, you know, bit of a beating because he stole my flat cap. Second time was this year 4, because this guy was in the same year as me, but this time it was a year 4 and I was in year 2, and I hated this guy with passion. He was just such an idiot. I can't actually explain it. You know, that the person that just thinks a lot of themselves and they're always putting other people down. You put them down and they're like, you know, crying their heads off because you put them down. And this guy just started on me, really. He had a hockey stick. So what did I? Well, I had to, you know, it wasn't fair if I just used my fists and he had a hockey stick. So I picked up a hockey stick, like the plastic hockey sticks, the blue ones, and we just started basically sword fighting. And I hit him round the leg, and then he fell over, and then I hit him again. And this was all whilst my mum was watching with the owner again. So I didn't have a very good reputation, but that's what happens when you're significantly taller than everyone else, because I don't know. And then I went to middle school, and I was year 4, and this guy in year 7 started on me. Again, I threw him. I don't want you people to think I'm some aggressive, like, gladiator type person. He started on me, so I had to dispose of him. So yeah, basically I just took him down on the floor and punched him in the stomach, and then I got sent to the head teacher's office. But then I explained it all, and it was self-defense, blah blah blah. So yeah, it was all cool. And then another time it happened, but this time in the same year group. This was year 7, I believe, possibly year 6. This guy nicked our ball, so I took it back, and then he jumped on my back, probably because he's gay or something. And so I threw him over my shoulder, and this was all whilst the teachers were looking, and I didn't think it was. How is that my fault? If he jumps on my back and doesn't get off and is like literally trying to strangle me, he's gonna get it. I mean, Jesus Christ, I hate it when people do that. You know, teachers most of all, they just jump to a conclusion. Like, say some guy is bullying some little kid, and then this little kid just goes, "Oh, shut up, leave me alone, you idiot," or something like that. And then the teacher would go, "Oh, you can't call someone an idiot," and they just jump to fucking conclusions, and they don't know the ins and outs of it, and that really annoys me. And then I went to secondary school, and not much happened in secondary school actually, apart from a few times. I'm thinking right now. Okay, I was in year 8, and these year 10s, they stole our football, and I wasn't going to have that. No one steals our football and gets away with it. So, and they had tennis rackets as well, that's it, because we were playing on the football court, and they were behind us on the tennis court, and they started trying to hit us with tennis rackets, not tennis bats. So I disarmed him and hit him with the tennis racket back, and little did I know that he was quite nice actually. He came up to me at the end of school like, "Sorry for being such a prick" type thing, and I did feel sorry for him because he obviously had anger management or something. So yeah, I'm not exactly some mafioso type Godfather type thing. But yeah, that was one time. Another time was this year. He was a year younger than me actually. I was in year 9. He was in year 8. He was quite tall, just a bit smaller than me though. And because this year, still to this day, because I'm in the same school at 6th form, they are absolute pikeys. They are literally the worst year you can imagine. Just rubbish basically. They've got no hope whatsoever. And yeah, feel sorry for the teachers. But he grabbed me basically. Well, I wasn't gonna have that. He messed up my tie and gave me a fucking peanut. So I picked him up by the scruffs of his neck and threw him against the metal fence. And this was all my friends were watching. They just came out of the canteen, which was like about 50 meters away, and they just saw me throw some guy against the fence. And that was one of the last times I had a run-in with someone actually, because I tried to stay on the right side of the law type thing. Yeah, so that is my aggressive days over. It wasn't aggressive, it was literally all self-defense. Because people have challenged, if you're tall, and you should know this, small people always just want to challenge tall people because they're small. They want something to come up against because they think they're so bad man and stuff, you know, right, hard. And so yeah, my stealth chopper is not available, either because that's my cousin's stealth chopper in the air, or because it's mine, because we were both getting stealth choppers and lodestars at the same time, but he couldn't use his lodestar at the end, whereas I could, because it was my stealth chopper which was in the air. So I'm just trying to get my stealth chopper out here. But yeah, basically those are first school, middle school and secondary school. That's pretty much what's happened. This guy ran past me. Some people are so oblivious. But yeah, I haven't really used my karate properly. I haven't needed to really, because I haven't come up against challenging opponents, because they're all little like 5-foot chavs that think they're really hard and they're gonna shank you with their like Xbox controller or something, and they're smoking weed all day because they're complete rasta. No, those are just idiots. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of my commentary on my aggressive days. Not aggression from me though, really. It was self-defense, but I didn't get to use my lodestar completely here because the game ended. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but at least I had to. And that's the end of the commentary. And the score is 53-3, and it's Jenkins time, and I'm out.